little by little dismantled the field.
Paulie, was there a moment where you thought, as Trevor said in the telecast, that Rahm would be the guy to beat, that Rahm might win it?
I did, absolutely. I think if you believe in destiny, Rich, and the hand of fate did not shine on Jon Rahm at the right time. He hit a phenomenal putt on 12 that I don't know how it missed. Then he hit a phenomenal tee shot on 13. I don't know how it missed. On 14, he hit a phenomenal tee shot that pitched it was hit so good and so far, it pitched actually on the green, and instead of kicking left towards the flag, kicked right into the bunker, didn't get it up and down. And then on 15, he hit another brilliant shot right down the flag with a second shot with an iron and found its way at trundling over the back. Those three shots could easily have swung in his favor. Now he's got momentum. Now he's in the lead. Now the pressure is on Scottie to react to that. The hand of fate didn't shine at him at the right time. Then I believe John lost patience at the end. 16, particularly 17, he went with a shape of shot that he never hits, which is a right-to-left shot, trying to hunt down that flag because of the run that Scottie had gone on, birdie in 14 and about to birdie 15.
See, I would differ. I did not think he was the man to beat because there were three very difficult holes that came up. All of them had left hole locations. Jon Rahm is a fader. Jon Rahm has been double-crossing himself for the better part of 2-3 years. He even alluded to it earlier. And if you remember just the last time he went head-to-head with Scottie Scheffler was at the Olympics. Jon Rahm faded. Scottie Scheffler ran away. So if you remember yesterday, coming down the stretch, because Jon Rahm has one of the shortest and quickest golf swings I've ever seen. I know he's one hell of a player, but it gets shorter and quicker in the heat of major championship battle. Think about the shot that he hit yesterday at the 17th hole. Think about the shot that he hit off of 16 today. Think about the shot he hit off of 17 today. These are all double crosses. That's the problem that he's been having. Look, he's one hell of a player. There's no doubt about it. But that short, quick swing tends to get quicker, and he's been double crossing himself. So you look at how Bryson DeChambeau played the Green Mile over the last 2 days, 4 over par. You look at how Jon Rahm played the Green Mile the last 2 days, 5 over par. You look at how Scottie Scheffler played the Green Mile the last 2 days, 1 under par. It matters where you play. To be sharp, to be at your best, to test yourself against the best.
Which
they're not playing against the best week in and week out. Wow. Scottie Scheffler is at the highest level, and when it mattered the most, 16, 17, and 18, when you had to hit shots, when you had to control your nerves, when you had to control the rhythm of your golf swing, Scottie had it, Bryson didn't, Rahm didn't.
You agree with that, Paulie? What he's saying, they play at LIV. They're not playing 72 holes. They're not playing the best golf courses. That hurts them.
And I'm also echoing Paul's point that that Bryson has problems with his irons, which he does. But I'm also going forward and just talking about the tempo and rhythm of Jon Rahm's golf swing, which the more you play against the best, the more you realize you're not going to beat the best unless those nuances get softened out. Because he gets the bit in his mouth, and he can't wait to run. It gets faster and quicker, and he gets away with it a lot. But he also double crosses himself a lot in critical moments. He did it at the Olympics, and he did it again today. Bogey, double bogey finish. And yesterday, it was the same for Bryson DeChambeau.
Yeah, I think that was a result of losing momentum on those holes that I talked about. But to answer your question, Rich, I think it's hard to make an argument that LIV prepares you to win major championships because they are playing team events. They're not playing on the most difficult golf courses, and they're traveling around the world and then having to come back to America to play 3 to 4 majors. Those things alone. There's a great quote from a Navy SEAL that's widely used in leadership. What do you do under pressure? And he says, I sink to the level of my training. And the training that the guys get on LIV, the way they play on LIV, it's not the same intensity as the PGA Tour. Nobody can argue that. That is true. So, you know, having said that, they come close. You know, Brooks has won a major. Bryson has won a major there. It's easy with recency bias to say that they can't win. I think Jon Rahm is getting close to win. Yeah.
I'm just saying why they didn't win today.
Yeah. I think, like I say, I'd agree with you to say that it's hard to make an argument that going to LIV is going to give you a better chance of winning a major. I don't care. You can argue that all day long. There's no way that I can see that that is a better and more productive pathway to being prepared to win majors.
Look, Rahm's 30 years old. Bryson's 31. I think it's good for the game because they're by no means done.
It's great for the game.
I mean, you know, Rahm certainly reminded us this week, hey, hold on, don't write me off. I mean, this guy's won 2 majors already. He's got a load of talent.